Hello guys, Dragoose Blaze here. Today's video is sponsored by Teppen, Gung-Ho and Capcom's real-time action card game featuring fan-favorite characters such as Mega Man X, Ryu, Dante, and recently added hero Nero. Defeat your opponents anywhere in the world while attacking and defending with fast, decisive actions to gain victory. This game is a lot of fun and I recommend going to the link below and downloading Teppen on your mobile device today. Welcome to another Teppen video. So today we're taking a look at a Chun-Li deck. This one is a black-green style deck using limited black cards but quite effective ones, mostly focusing on buffs and of course some extra damage basically with the agility. That's really all the black's adding. Everything else is mostly just focused on green energy manipulation, some little buffing cards, some shield, and really just outputting damage. So it's designed to be reasonably quick, and that's the main focus of the deck itself. So that should hopefully work pretty well for us today, as that's what I'm aiming for. It has some nice cards like Iris, which give you a really big boost to your MP points as they go up. Some extra little things like Inflicting Seal, which typically works pretty well, giving your hero extra life, wall jump giving shield, stuff like that. That's really effective, and Outnumbered, which gives extra buffs if you have a full board. So that's really good. The only hero we're running today is Heavenly Kicks Chun-Li. This is of course because agility and combo are really good, especially if you can get a buff onto it. It can do a lot of damage, so that should work out quite well. Let's get right into it and check it out, as it should be a really, hopefully, good deck. Okay. Quicksilver Dante. Let's see what we can do against this. Alright, our starting hand looks pretty average, not great. And this hand's worse. This is not a good hand by any stretch of the imagination. All I can really focus on here is adding some buffs into it early on. That's really all we can do. Buffs aren't bad though. This could still end well for us. Halt kind of sucks, but that's alright. I'll work with it. Take full advantage of our buffing potential, even though it's going to be halted. Finally got to empty our hand enough, which is good. Our opponent's still at 6. Well, 4 effectively, because they lose the 2 of course. Alright. Would like to get the 5-1 on board. Just don't really see that happening easily. Give that another buff so we can actually take out this. Alright, seal, and then negating, that's fine, because I'm shielding. If they get negate, I'm going to shield. Basically, let's do the exact same thing, which is fine. I'll give it Heavy Pierce, so that even if they try to decide to take that out this time around, we'll hopefully be able to be fine. And we've got our own seal, so that's okay. Halt. Alright. 5 seconds. 5 seconds is a long time though. Especially in this game. Right, we're gaining some extra points here. Kind of want to get the 5 out, because it can deal so much damage, and they're not going to really be blocking it, because they've got to block the 7 as well. There we go. And that's going to be the surrender. Pretty easy. Just goes to show how buffing and agility can work so well together. Alright, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Mostly useless, I think. The 5's a good play, but that was about it. What we had. I want more speed in this deck right now. That's what I want to get out. Fast, early plays, so I can develop my board quicker. Like, that's only little, but it's enough that it'll really push us, which is what we need. Alright, sucks that this is how things are going to have to go, but if I can get rid of this, I'll be alright. If I can get rid of the 1-7, play something, come on, anything, just play something, then I can play my buff. Or my shield. Either or is fine with me. Damn. Alright, buff the bottom. Just gonna keep going. Push it through. Get that damage. It's a pity I can't play more. Because they're letting me play stuff, I just can't get my other cards to go off. Maybe they just don't have anything they can play? That's a possibility, I suppose. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. Alright, so that's going to hit it. Then I get the clear out, which is good. Probably should have waited and played the 5, to be honest, but... We're going for maximum buffs on this bottom. And with a nice damage spread, even if they got Spike Launch, I think they were Spike Launch, then we should be fine. If they're not Spike Launch, we're definitely fine. I completely blanked on what they were playing. No, they're Spike Dive Bomb, so we're actually okay. I always forget I can actually easily check that, which is fine. And we got Seal, sweet. That'll come in handy. Because we're actually gaining points really rapidly here with our boosts. I guess I just let them hit. Give that a boost because we only need 1 damage to win the game. I think our opponent has pretty much given up at this point. I mean, I would have if I was in their situation. Alright. Albert or Boros. Okay. We'll see what it can do against this. This is a really bad hand. And this is a little bit better hand. So that is 20, that gives us, like, that gives us 30, that gives us 20. Basically the equivalent of 1 5-drop play. Not honestly the worst, it's still good. Ideally, you want to get a buff going. Alright, this should work. If they play a card, I can get my buff off. And of course they had to destroy that unit, so we'll just buff our bottom one then, since we're giving it shield anyway. Makes sense they destroyed the agility unit, they don't want to deal with it. But I already get my buff before that, so we can actually get a really good start here. We'll actually give our heavy pierce already off, why not? It's a good play. Early on. Alright, now we're at 100, so sped up our boosts real quick now. And I can start getting cards to go off over and over again, which is exactly what we want. So a similar strategy to the last game. Really quick boost. Seems to work well. So why not manipulate that strategy and take full advantage of it? We're very close to being able to get that to go off if we want it to, and give it another big boost. But I'm quite happy dealing little boosts on top of this at the moment. Since it means they're mostly going to be focusing on the 6, the 8, 10 here. And by that point we've already got like absolutely crazy amounts of damage going. And we've already got a couple of seals, so we're set for that. And I really probably want to play my heal when I get to maximum points. And there we go, we're at 11 again. Which means even if they block this attack, we should get the pierce for game. There we go. No trouble at all. Actually worked really well. I didn't expect it to go quite that well, so that's a bonus. Overall, definitely like this deck. This is actually the deck I started playing after I stopped playing Spike Launch because I noticed that it wasn't doing too well. And honestly, it is a very powerful build for buffing. It can be countered pretty heavily with things like Halt or Destruction, which going up against other blacks can be risky. That's why I was a bit worried in that last game, but overall, it seems to do its job quite well. If you're interested in checking this deck out, I will definitely have the code in the description below, and the QR code is always on screen, as you can always see, as that's a good way for you guys to always see what we're playing. So it's really nice. If you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Click the link in the description below to go play Teppen yourself, as it's a great game and I've been having a lot of fun making this content for you guys. So until next time, see ya.